Hi, welcome back to my channel. Well, I say welcome back. You're probably new here, it's a new channel, but if you are one of those few people who have returned, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. Today is going to be another one of my Tesco hauls. We're actually going away tomorrow to Center Parcs, so this is kind of like our pre-staycation shop. There is a shop when you're at Center Parcs, but it works out a little bit more expensive, so we do tend to take a lot of the stuff with us. We are going to be vlogging our trip. If you're interested in that, it's on my husband's channel, so I'll link it in the comments below if you do want to see what we get up to whilst in Center Parcs. So I'm going to get straight started off with this chili cheese mix. How exciting is this? This is the first time I've seen this actually, and it's right up my street, so I'm really looking forward to saying that. I've also just gone for one of the 50% reduced fat cheeses as well, and these are on offer together. You can mix and match between the different cheeses of this size, 2 for £4 with Clubcard prices. I've also got, because what we're going to do while we're there is we're going with friends, so they're going to do the cooking one night and we're going to do the cooking on one night as well, just to keep costs low. And actually it's just quite nice and sociable that way, isn't it? So we're going to do fajitas. So I've got some of the trimmings here. So we've got a sour cream, guacamole, a salsa, I can't remember if there's anything else, jalapenos, but we'll come into them in a minute. For dinner tonight, we are having one of these sets. We have these quite a lot, but they're quite easy to do, aren't they? And I'm going to be quite pushed for time, so I thought I'd do that tonight. The deal has actually changed recently with Tesco. So it used to be that you just got those 3 bits there for £3, but now you get it with one of these little meat dishes for £5 on Clubcard prices. The only other option when I looked online was that you could have prawns with it. Now we hate prawns in this house, so it's going to be chicken every time. It would be nice if there was a beef selection or something like that in there, but either way, for £5 for all of this, I think that works out a relatively good value for money, especially when it's quite nutritious. There's lots of different options and it's easy. It's probably one of the more nutritious, easy options, isn't it? With that other meat, I've just got one of these chicken fillet packs here. That's just going to be going in the fajitas that I'm making while we're there. And then we have a very lucky dog who comes with us when we go on holiday, and it's his holiday too, so we always treat him to a little steak, so this is for him. This is also on offer at the moment with Clubcard prices. It was £3 down to £2.50, so you know, I'm not expecting that it's going to be a really high-end quality steak, but for the dog, he certainly doesn't care. And even if it's me, to be honest, I would be perfectly happy with this. We've just gone for one of these milks to take with us on our little trip. And then, are you even going to Center Parcs if you haven't got all of this stuff in your shopping list? So these fire logs, I know you can get them slightly cheaper in like your budget shops like B&M Bargains, Home Bargains, that sort of thing. But I just didn't have time. It's not that much more expensive to get them from Tesco, and for convenience, they've just been brought from Tesco on this occasion. If I am going to Home Bargains or whatever, which I will be at some point to do a haul from there, I will always buy some if they've got them in there at a good price, and then I just keep them in the cupboard ready for next time we go. And then we've just got some of this bird feed here. This was quite cheap. It was about £1.65, something like that. So that'll do for the birds while we're there. And the carrots are also for the wildlife. There's often lots of muntjac deer, so they tend to eat this, but we can't put too many out in one go because otherwise Harper just run around trying to eat it all, our dog, so it just becomes a bit of a pain. So we've got these brown onions here. They're just going to go into the fajitas. Normally I would have brought different colour peppers, but these ones are actually on Clubcard prices at the moment. Save a third, so they're down to 39p each. So really, I know it makes it look a bit prettier if you've got different colours going on in your fajitas. Do I really care? No, I'd rather save a little bit more money. So we've gone with those this time. And then these are the jalapenos I was talking about. I tend to actually treat myself to the better ones rather than just the Tesco branded ones. Oh, there's another brand they sell in there. I just don't think that they're quite as good. I don't know, maybe I'm being picky. We've all got our things, haven't we? With the fajitas, I'm just going to do a couple of packets of whole grain spicy Mexican style rice. I'll just put that in a bowl. People can help themselves to it if they want it. It might be a bit carb overload, but there we go. We're on holiday, who cares? This was the only sub in the shopping this week, so I'd actually ordered one of the bigger packs of the chestnut mushrooms, the full-size ones, and they've sent 2 packets of baby chestnut mushrooms. If it had been the normal size mushrooms, it would have been the perfect sub, wouldn't it? But I don't quite know why that one's gone in there, but I can work with it, so I'm fine, I'll get by with that. These wholemeal deli rolls, what I'm going to be doing is using that barbecue chicken sandwich filler, which I brought last time for the first time, last week, and it was absolutely delicious. So I'm going to, just to try and save a little bit of money, make up our own sandwiches with these to take with us in the car tomorrow. In the past, we used to just buy a meal deal each, but this works out so much better value for money. So I'm just going to do this, save a few pennies, why not? And it'll be delicious. We've got these Coke and Diet Coke. So I prefer Coke Zero, whereas my husband prefers Diet Coke. So these are on offer at £2 or £3. So I know it's a bit odd, but we'll probably just have our own separate bottles while we're on our trip. And we'll be using these as mixers to go in with our alcoholic drinks. I think we've got some dark spiced rum, something like that. Now, it's actually going to be my husband Rob's birthday while we are there. Now, I did think about buying a full-size birthday cake, but I held off with the idea in the end because we're trying to be good. I know I've just shown you loads of junk food there, but we were on holiday, but little choices that you can make, I think, make a difference, don't they? And we're in the past, when we've brought a big cake, we end up just eating the whole thing within a couple of days. So this is so that we can split it with our friends. We can all have a bit of cake, and the job's a good one. I've gone for the Tesco branded smoky barbecue fajita kit. Now, the old El Paso ones were on offer as well with Clubcard prices down to £3, but this was only £1.89. So actually, I thought £1.11 more was a bit steep for what you'd get for it. So we've gone with the trusty Tesco one. I've had both versions before. If I'm completely honest, I don't really see a huge difference. So yeah, we've gone for the cheaper version of that. And then I've just brought some of the wholemeal tortilla wraps, just in case there's not enough wraps in that smoky barbecue kit. And these ones are wholemeal as well. So if people prefer wholemeal, they can have that one, whatever works for people. And then I've also got these croissants. I bought 2 packets of these here. So these are just going to be for breakfast on probably the last day. I don't know, we'll figure it out while we're there anyway. And I've done some of my homemade blackberry jam. So I am going to put some of that in with it, and that'll make us a nice little breakfast one morning. So that is our little Tesco haul done in preparation for our trip away. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you've got any questions about any of the things that I've shown you, or you want me to do a haul from a particular shop, let me know in the comments and I'll read all of those. If you've enjoyed the video as well, please hit subscribe. Yeah, it's a slow process when you first start a channel, isn't it? And you know, when you're a bit like, oh, come on, we can get there. We'll get there with it. But yeah, it makes me smile every time I get a little subscriber. So much appreciated, and take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.